Yo, what's up? It's your boy KSI, back from Misfits 007. What an event. Misfits, you know how it is. There's always big moments happening, whether it's good or bad. People are talking about Misfits. You had Salt Pappy losing to Anthony Taylor. Now that was a big upset. You had Bugzy versus Wings on the prelims, and that was huge. Congrats to Wings. You had two fierce, entertaining female fights. You had the amazing fight between DK Money and Virus. DK Money dropping Virus in the second round. And then at the end of the second round, Virus coming back with the KO of his own. And then managing to win the fight from that KO. Incredible. Deji versus Swarms. Deji showing the skills and absolutely outboxing Swarms and getting a victory there. That's 2 wins in a row for Deji now. Incredible scenes. And then you had your boy, K to the S to the I, absolutely obliterating Joe Fournier. A 9-0 pro. And then I got the KO. But, of course, there's controversy with the KO. Did I knock him out with my elbow? Did Joe Fournier run into my elbow and knock himself out? Did my right hook even connect? Joe Fournier is appealing to the commission to get the win overturned. So will I get disqualified? Will it be a no contest? Will it remain the same? These are questions that we'll soon know the answer, but you know, I can tell you my truth. I truly believe I hit him with a right hook. Now you gotta remember, 99% of people have never ever been in a ring, so they don't know what it's like to ever be in a fight. So when I hit him with an overhand and I saw that he was stumbling, I knew it was time to destroy. I knew there was 3 things he was probably gonna do. He was either gonna put his gloves up and just weather the storm. He was either gonna just go for broke and throw some wild punches, or he was gonna clinch. And that's one of the reasons why, instead of me just going for broke, going for wild hooks or wild straights, I went with a right to the body because I knew he wasn't really gonna be protecting that. So I managed to connect with the right body, and then he proceeded to clinch me. And at that point, I tried to step back and come through with a hook. And as soon as I came with the hook, while he was falling towards me, I then saw him drop on the floor, and that was all she wrote. Now it's crazy because I truly believed that I hit him with a right hook, his face hit my glove, and I followed through and knocked him out. So then when I went over to talk to Slim and Dean the Great and Ade, Slim and Dean the Great whispered in my ear like, nice KO, but I think it was an elbow, bro. Now at that point, I was hella confused because I was so sure that I hit him with my fist. So I went backstage and I saw a replay literally on the ring. From the angle that I could see, it showed that I just threw a right hook and he just dropped. But you can't see if it connects. You just saw a right hook and the camera was this side and he drops, and that's it. And then I see another replay, the replay that we've probably all seen, and it looks like I missed my hook and it hits my elbow. So it's a weird one because for me, I truly believe I hit him with a right hook, but the replay is saying otherwise. Now, Joe Fournier is trying to say that I intentionally used my elbow to knock him out.
What's going through your mind right now, Joe?
They cheated, clear in black and white. You've all seen the replays. It's gone viral. It's all over the world. He hit me with a clean elbow.
Which makes no sense because why would I want to ruin all my hard work to just elbow him? I can understand if Joe Fournier was absolutely obliterating me and then I hit him with an elbow, or it looked like I hit him with an elbow to drop him and then I win the fight. But I was literally all over Joe Fournier. If you look at the fight, I was all over him. He hardly threw any punches because I pretty much rocked him in the first 15 seconds with a fast right hook. I mean, a fast right cross to his face. Instantly at that point, his whole demeanor changed and he became very negative. And it kind of reminded me of like Swarms or Pineda. So yeah, him trying to say that I intentionally used my elbow to knock him out is just ludicrous, and it's stupid, and I believe most people are on my side in the sense that if I did hit him with my forearm or my elbow, it wasn't intentional. But I mean, fuck me, if I'm knocking people out with my forearm or my elbow, maybe I should be getting into MMA. Maybe I'm in the wrong sport. Nah, I'm kidding. I would go nowhere near MMA, man. I have seen what those guys gotta do and deal with, and I am good. But yeah, with my style of fighting, it's very unorthodox, you know. How many boxers do you see, professional boxers do you see, bounce like that with their hands all the way down? Yeah, it's hardly any. And I knew Joe was struggling to deal with this style because for him, he's thinking, okay, if I try to jab him, he's just gonna move back. And then if I try to rush him, he's gonna just blitz into my face and then knock me out that way. So he was kind of just stuck in the mud trying to time me when I come in. But because I kept feinting and bouncing and it looked like I was going to go in when I didn't, he was just confused and a bit lost, essentially. But yeah, round 1, did my thing, dominate. I hardly got hit. As you can see, I'm pretty blessed. So round 2 was when, you know, obviously the incident happened. So, you know, you got me in the body, jab to the face. Just, you know, coming in and out of range. You know, body right to the body. I tried to go for an overhand there because he was a little stationary. I was like, all right, let me slow it down a little, you know, hitting the jab. So with that was, I think, the only shot he hit me with. Jab to my face when I tried to jab him. So at that point, I knew, okay, you're going to try and jab when I jab. So all I did was just make a little adjustment. And when I went to jab him again, I simply just caught his jab while jabbing at the same time. Boom. So I don't know if you could see, but notice how this time I was able to jab him while he was jabbing me, but catch his jab so it didn't hit my face. And he just got a mean jab to the face, and I'm just there like, bless. I probably should have done more jabs, but he was moving quite a lot. So it was kind of hard to get something on or get something working for me. Trying to set him up here to try and fly by, but then it wasn't on. So I waited again, you know, a bit of defense there. At this point, I feel like I've hit him to the body enough for him to think that's just what I'm going to continue to do. And that's when I switched it up. I was like, all right, time to hit him to the head, and I went with an overhand. Boom. And that instantly dazed him. Instantly, he was backing up, and I'm there trying to go for the kill. That's why I went for the right hand to the body, just to make sure I get a shot that would always, you know, be there. I come through the right body. I step back, try to throw a right hook, and I just see him drop. So I'm there like, all right, time to mean mug. I done it. Don't fuck with me, Joe. And bro, he is slumped on the floor. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. But then we look at the replay. So this is a replay everyone saw. First, the overhand, big shot. Fucked him up. Didn't know what the fuck was going on. He was trying to survive at this point. He's trying to hold on to me. Now it looks like I hit him with that elbow there. So we see another angle. Now look, he's trying to clinch me. Look, he's coming forward towards me. Notice how he's coming forward towards me. I'm trying to throw a right hook, a quick right hook on the inside. Like, it's fast, like one of them ones, like a sneaky right hook. Now for him to say that I intentionally tried to use my elbow, it's just outrageous. Like, I would need to do it like that? I don't even know, like, hit him like that? If anything, that's even harder to do, to get. It's awkward, and I wouldn't do that because I'm not trained in how to elbow someone. But then I'm looking at footage like this.
KSI, stop playing with him, bro.
This is on Speed's.
God, oh, God damn.
That's on Speed's live stream. And it looks like it's just a right hook. Bro, it just looks like I'm throwing a right hook. And that's what I thought I did. I thought I just threw a right hook. But yeah, the crazy thing is, this whole controversy in this incident, it just made this way bigger than I thought it'd ever be, if I'm being honest. I had Conor McGregor tweeting this. Did you see the KSI finish via elbow strike? If so, what do you think of it? Fight was ruled a win, even though it was in boxing. Conor McGregor replies with, I seen it, I liked it. He going. Fair play, KSI. Like, Jake Paul's pissed. Jake Paul fuming. Why won't you acknowledge me, Conor? I had a lot of MMA guys just reading about it. It was on ESPN. It was on The Independent, The Mirror, The Daily Mail, The Evening Standard. It was on the news everywhere. It was on social media everywhere. It's crazy because that whole incident just made the whole event bigger than it would have ever been. But yeah, ultimately, I know it's not going to be a disqualification because I didn't intentionally try to hit him with my forearm or my elbow. I went for a right hook, and I believe I hit him with a right hook, and then the rest of my follow through also hit him. I mean, you gotta remember, the same thing happened with Liam Smith and Chris Eubank. Yeah, people gotta remember, this is, you know, boxing. It's combat. Shit happens, man. But yeah, for me, it kind of sucked because I put so much hard work into that fight. Training, the weeks and weeks and weeks of camp, just relentlessly put my body through hell to make sure for one night I was as good as I was. And then for it to be ruined by a moment like that, you know, at the end of the fight, it puts a whole downer on everything. But yeah, ultimately we'll see what the PBA have to say. I truly don't believe it's going to be a disqualification. I know a lot of haters or Jake Paul fans are gagging or hungry for me to have a disqualification so I can get an L. These guys are just pleading that I have an L on my record. But I honestly think it either won't get overturned or it'll just be a no contest. And either way, you know, I'm not really fussed. Because I know I was better than him. I didn't end up on the ground, slumped on the floor. I'm not going to rematch him because what's the point? And yeah, I'll just move on. I'll have what? 5 wins, no losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. Flipping heck, what a record. And in the future, people look at my record and go, what? 1 no contest? What's that for? And they just see me obliterate Joe Fournier and then sleep him. It's kind of just like, okay, well, cool, I guess. I think the only way I'd actually be pissed is if I lost. But I just don't see that happening because I didn't intentionally try to knock him out with my elbow. But yeah, that's my thoughts about the whole situation. I think we'll find out what the results are this Friday. But yeah, Misfits 007, a fantastic event with a frustrating ending. But hey, me versus Tommy Fury hopefully should be happening soon this year. And I already know that's going to be a crazy fight. But just imagine me knocking out Tommy Fury. How crazy the internet would go. How crazy it would go online. You know, it'd be all over the news. KSI, a YouTuber, knocked out a professional boxer that beat Jake Paul. I mean, at that point, all the Jake Paul fans are in the bin. And Jake Paul just wouldn't have a leg to stand on. And it will be fantastic. It's been your boy KSI. I think the next video will be a Reddit. I'll see what you guys have been posting. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care and peace.
Easy, do it with no effort, man. I make it look easy. You gotta respect it, man. Respect you when you see me. Hope you get the message like it's 3D. That shit is hard, but I make it look easy. Stepper, big stepper. These shoes too large for you to walk. Turn so high, can't sharp